this. Nice camera angle on the statues again.
Still no Frostmourne.
Still no Frostmourne. If they don't have Frostmourne here, I'm going to be very, very angry. Maybe they have some druids bringing it in for the finals.
Why druids?
I don't know. Like, what's the guy in the lore that turns into a raven?
Medivh.
Yeah, Medivh. He could carry it and bring it in. Okay, Yumiko and WFZ in the one booth.
And the other one's still empty.
That's right, but Shishi is already in the booth.
Oh, it was the back.
Not in the booth, but... okay, here we go. Shishi and Fly, both with their new haircuts. Will they be successful? Will they go into the winner bracket and the grand final of this 2-2? I have doubts. I think the favorites here are Yumiko and WFZ, but if they come up with a counter strategy against that, maybe tower pushes towards Yumiko's base or something with Night of Mass Huntress, that could definitely work, and I think there's plenty of opportunities for them.
Yeah. And there have also been plenty of replays for them to study. Well, maybe not plenty, but he can definitely take the game against... Oh, thank you. Can definitely take the game against Fly100 and Focus as reference and look at that and like try to figure out...
Fly100?
No, Fly100 and Focus.
Okay.
You would be mean like that. I wouldn't be mean like that. I'm a nice guy. Anyways, yeah. They saw those games and they saw how in the late game that gets destroyed. So yeah, I'm with you here. I think they have to do something early because Yumiko is going to be looking for the expansion. Yumiko is going to be feeding, unless they maybe swap it up. But why should they? I mean, never change a running system. First map is going to be Lost Temple, as we said before. That was also played against Fly100 and Focus, and I was really surprised that the Fountain went towards the Chinese team because, of course, the Under takes a bit of time to get off the ground with the Fiends and the late hero and everything. So maybe if with like Hunts and Demon Hunter Blade Master Grunts, they can take the Fountain early for themselves, that might be a good idea. Because I think so far every game we've seen on LT, whoever gets the Fountain wins the game.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of the game starts right here, right now. And I think we're going to see the transition into the studio one more time and then join the most legendary map that we have in the Warcraft 3 map pool. It is, of course, Lost Temple, the RTS legendary map. Here we go. Yumiko and WFZ in their booth, both 26 years old. The unusual race combo of human and undead. Many people doubted them. Can they make this work? What will they do? Fiends and footies or knights or whatever. But no, they have a very, very different solution for this matchup. And we make the swap over to Shishi and Fly, the current reigning champions of GCS 2-on-2. They won the tournament last year with their normal Orc Night Elf combo. This has been a combo that we've seen for many, 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 many years. Back to the old WC3L days. Yep. This has always been the number one combo.
Even more so cool that WFZ and Yumi found their own metagame. And it seems to be pretty damn good against this, most played combo. Again, they destroyed the Koreans earlier in the tournament. Now, the defending champions, as you correctly pointed out, the underdogs here. And again, we see the Night Elf here, played by, of course, Shishi, going for his natural. That will be his level 2. Again, not prioritizing the temple, again in the sense that that's what the Koreans did as well. And, whoa!
Yes!
I'm surprised by this. We see a barracks.
Definitely
going on
surprising. Here. And an altar. Yes, this, I think, is due to the fact that he spawned close to the gold mine, or that he has the gold mine in the middle. So for human, it's so easy to expand here. It's immediate level 2 for the Archmage. It's an immediate expansion.
It's MK though. Oh, it's an Archmage!
It's an Archmage.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, Undead Heroes and Brilliance Aura.
Yeah, but Yumiko always played MK. Always.
Yeah, that's right. But here on Lost Temple, things are a little different. So do we have any weird stuff from WFZ? No, right? It's a normal Fiend build order. I think creeping, and then, maybe they're prioritizing the Fountain. Maybe they don't want to give the Fountain over to Shishi and Fly. We have a Keeper of the Grove by Shishi. We have, of course, a Blade Master at Flies. And, yeah, that's going to be interesting, because things are different here.
And especially with a Keeper choice. Really surprised about this Ancient of War, because Keeper level 1 or 2 doesn't really matter. We have a shop coming up kind of between the two bases for the blue team. And Militia scouting to see what's going on over there. He's gonna scout the orc base, and yeah, this anything but a fast expansion would certainly surprise me. As the Archmage is making his way south, how many peasants do we get? 5. That seems like it rounds up nicely. Yeah, for the beginning of this game, seems like the temple will be untouched.
Yeah, will take some time to get the expansion up, to get the economy running, and of course the heroes to a bigger level. But then especially for the Blade Master, the temple is so important. So we see he's going for the Shadow Priest immediately, the easier of the 2 different camps in the temple. And of course the 4 camps give rings, circlets, claws, and gloves. So this is a dreamland for a Blade Master. While Yumiko got the Ring of Protection +2 already from the Ogre Magi, and the expansion is starting to come up. DK and Fiends by WFZ. Shishi takes some time.
He sends them back.
He sends them back?
Whoa. Alrighty. I wasn't expecting this.
He has no resources for it.
I think that was the #1 reason why Shishi was creeping this gold mine, to get the possibility for a counter expansion, because again, level 2 keeper doesn't really matter. Is he teching here? Yeah, he's teching. Alright, Yumiko, the perhaps first player in tech. Now the orc, of course, quite a bit ahead.
And maybe he's
once again.
The first human player of all time who doesn't expand on Lost Temple.
He's probably going to do it at some point, I guess. Especially with the choice being the AM. Surprising, surprising. Level 2 now on all of these heroes, I do believe. Yes. And the Keeper of the Grove is finally making his way into the temple. And of course, with the Blade Master damage and the Entangle lockdown, this should be quite a few easy kills. Oh, taking a lot of damage here from these footies. But of course, the Fiends are the preferred target. Actually going towards the Archmage.
They exchange nukes here with Entangle and Coil. Blade Master versus Archmage. A lot of hits from the Footman. There's a lot of Windwalk remaining. Can the Archmage run away? It's gonna be hard though. But alright. Attacking the creeps. Nice touch by Fly. But it doesn't help too much. No perch on the AM. So he won't be slowed. Scout by WFZ, and he sees, okay, no Tree of Life either here. Maybe they think, alright, we need a massive units to get the fountain and then we can expand. So maybe we get this edge here. Shishi is, by the way, transitioning into Huntress.
Alright, staying on tier 1 as we so oftentimes see for the Night Elves in this matchup. And I wonder, has to be tier 3 for Yumi, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Casters and Fiends? Doesn't really sound
Most
right.
likely Breakers, right?
Breakers could work, I guess. I think he likes Knights though.
Oh, the Fiend here in the middle. The Blade Master is getting the first one thanks to Entangle. Maybe losing a grunt over this. Yes, he does. But the second Fiend, is it trapped as well? No, it's not. So this looks like a very good position for Yumiko and WFZ. Now with the grunts are coming from the back. Backstabbing at the Archmage, getting an Entangle and getting the sorted.
He lets him die. Lets him die just to keep the Undead safe or what? But I mean, the Undead has to TP out anyways. Critical strike, finishing off the Fiend. And this is a great start now in this early mid game for the defending champions. And yeah, that should give them the fountain now.
Double Bestiary for Fly at tier 2. The War Mill is already there. Would this be Wyvern? This would be crazy, man. Tier 2 tech for Yumiko is finished as well. Let's see what he does. But you see it, the Chinese, they get the fountain. And especially for orcs, this is pretty damn awesome and pretty easy to take. But Yumiko is coming back. Does he have the fend? Oh, no, of course, doesn't need it against Huntress. But there's also no disable, no stun or anything. Speed scroll now being used. Everything is fast. Blade Master searching another target. Is of course a Fiend. Nice communication. Entangle on the Fiend and the backstab as well. So down it goes with a critical strike. Level 3 already for him. Same goes for the DK though.
And not coiling the Fiend, maybe waiting for the level for the level 2 coil, but then losing the Fiend. This one will be saved, however. But this Blade Master, man, putting out so much damage, and there's only a single coil remaining. However, there's no boots of speed here on this blade because, thanks once again, LT, the shop so far away. But now Keeper might be able to get another Entangle. Now this is level 2 Entangle. This lasts forever. One Huntress will be surrounded and killed. Archmage staffing back in now. Only level 2.
Blade Master is chasing the Fiend into Yumiko's base, who's not going for tier 3 by the way, but for an Arcane Sanctum. Oh, but the Fiend can't go in, so she's dead. We have a Mountain King second, and most likely Breakers coming out to be the blocker line. But the two Overseers, they're still up for grabs, and I don't think Fishishi can stay in there for much longer, since the Footmen are there, and the Fiends as well.
Yeah, and now with the Brilliant Zora, oh, nice round on the grunt, by the way, with all these skeletons and footies. Pretty easy to surround, honestly. And with the unholy Brilliance Aura, there's going to be a lot of healing coils coming for the DK. Oh, but now Archmage once again the target. He still has the TP though. He didn't use it earlier. Uses it now. Blade Master will not be falling despite the aggressive coil. And seems like finally this will be going to Xixi and Fly if they don't decide to chase, which they might though. Finding one more Fiend, a little bit of a rally mistake. And especially WFZ taking so many losses. I think he has lost 4 Fiends now before reaching tier 3. He's still on tier 1, tier 2.
He's still on tier 2, getting the Lich, now the Slaughterhouse only now, so everything is super slow. And in the meantime, Xixi got his expansion up. Is he still on tier 1 or is he attacking? No, he starts to attack now, so prioritize the expansion, then going for the tech for more Dryads. I guess the Overseer, nice hacks on the MK, so it goes towards the Orcs. Wind of the Wind, nice item because there's no Dispel at the moment.
DK getting focused now. There's no TP on him. There's only one Ensnare, but there will be Entangle and Hex after. There's so much control here. Nice Dispel from the Priest. Anticipating this, Yumiko decided to get the upgrade, but more and more Ensnares might be coming in. DK trying to run for his life and seems to be getting away. But now, of course, the army is stuck without him. There's Militia in the middle of the map next to the fountain. Don't know that I've seen this before. MK on the chase has one more bolt. Won't be able to get the Keeper, but maybe a Huntress. Fiends being very, very aggressive. Could be getting entangled and killed, but seems like Xixi wants to get out of there instead.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Adept upgrade so fast for the Priest, but that was, of course, a perfect timing. Otherwise, the DK definitely would have been dead against all this disable that the army throws at him. They have, of course, Entangle. They have... what else
Hex.
is there? Hex.
That's really good,
and
actually.
Ensnare.
Really like this adaptation as well.
And they have Slow with a Lich if they want. Of course, it's a different army, but, you know.
Alright, now we have quite a few Raiders. Well,
so
only 2. Well, that's going to be 4. And 2 attack upgrades. Yeah, this army is not made for fighting. This army is made for base lane, and that's exactly what's starting here. And Yumiko's main as Fly is putting on the pressure and wants to take the pressure off of his ally, which is being pressured at the same time in his main.
Alright, who can win this? I mean, the Raiders with siege damage, they do have a Beast Scroll if they really want to use it. So I think Yumiko, yeah, he forces the Exodus, wants to get away with his workers, and on the other side, I don't know, man, so many towers by Yumiko. They want to get a new base up here, as it seems.
Yeah.
Tech has been cancelled.
I think this is going to be a base trade.
Yep, it is.
At the same time, we have the Keeper and Hunts in the Undead main. Those are, of course, not as scary. We have Spirit Towers coming up. Going to take a while, though, before they are ready. And yeah, this tree, of course, is gone. So the new human base will be coming up here. But still, at the moment, we are at 2 bases versus 1. Which is, of course, great for Fly and Xixi and horrible for the opposition.
Yeah, but the question is, how long can Xixi's expansion survive? I don't think that much longer. And he does severe damage to the Halls of Dead, and I think they will be falling.
If he goes for all repair with the Acolytes, might be enough. But he's not repairing it.
He's not doing it. Only the Spirit Tower, so this tech is gone. It's only the DK to defend this here now. What a weird game. But this is why we love 2-on-2. Expansion by Xixi immediately in Yumiko's old base. This is not really possible at WFZ because, of course, the undead stuff remains intact. 3 towers now there.
I mean, the main building is gone, but he's still mining, and there's going to be a new necropolis coming up. The expansion, though, for Xixi looks pretty fortified with the Ancient of War and the 2 APs.
Yumiko's infrastructure is completely gone.
Yep.
He has nothing left. Only the few towers there, so he has to rebuild from scratch. Same goes for Xixi, though.
And he can't even go for guard towers because no London Bell, of course.
Xixi is supply stuck, and he's moving his wisps out. Don't really know where he's going.
But we have 2, 4, 6, 7 raiders with a Kodo, with 2-0 upgrades. These 3 towers will not be enough to hold this base, and the DK can't get out either.
And another expansion by Xixi, so he's like the Gold Digger and Fly's the Executor in this team.
Player's forces are under attack.
Feeding his ally most likely for more raids, and the Orc is streaming in into the undead base. Ensnare on the DK, there's no TP, the step is on cooldown, mass Ensnare all the time, Beast Scroll being used, Hex being used. There is a potion though, can he save him for a little longer? Oh, I don't think so, man. Entangle is coming in, so that would be the chance for the staff, but of course there's Entangle, and the DK will definitely die if you don't have a TP in 2-on-2. That's definitely your fault, especially against so much disable.
They can't even TP anymore, though. They don't have main buildings.
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah, this Unit base is gone. Fly, by the way, has so many resources. Okay, he had almost 2k a moment ago. Now he's back to only 1k, which is still good. The Night Elf base will be falling over here.
GG!
GG. Okay.
Everything will be falling. The first game goes to Fly and Shishi, and that, yeah, you see him smiling there. Oh, the old Raider lame. It still works. Turtle Rock is the next. And I'm really surprised with Yumiko and WFZ's play, and I'm also a little disappointed.
Yeah, they didn't go for their strategy that made them so successful in the past. Maybe that is kind of because of LT, though. If you only go for MK level 1 for the longest time and don't have any units, how can you hope to get the Fountain, which of course is so important. By the way, again, team getting the Fountain wins the game. So I think actually that was a pretty bad map for them. And I think that was pretty unfortunate for WFZ and Yumiko getting this first map randomed for them. Because I think they excel at their own weird playstyle, and LT is a bad map for this. Now it's their choice. Lost Temple, Nullwood, wouldn't surprise me.
They already said Turtle Rock.
They did say Turtle Rock, that's right.
So, let me think, why would they do that? I mean, expansions are not that easy there, that's the reason. They don't really need that if Yumiko feeds them all the time. It's a pretty good unnet map in general for creeping. So,
and with the MK you can be pretty annoying. It's a very small 2-on-2 map. So if you want to apply some pressure with like boots and telestaff maybe on the MK, you can definitely do that.
yeah.
Try to keep the Blade Master from creeping, stuff like that. And also, if you get to a big army, and if you get to the Mortar Team stage, it's going to be really hard to reach them behind the Fiends.
So we see the decision again with the go onto Shishi's base, but it wasn't enough as the unnet base goes down. I think not defending this might have been a mistake.
They didn't have a TP though. Maybe they could have tried to staff in the AM early for water elemental support or something.
Yeah, against Huntress, of course, great idea. And there wasn't no disable there. But yeah, when there's 10 raiders in your base with double bestiary, then that's the obvious thing that they do.
Alright, Turtle Rock. They're gonna have an idea here what to do, and I'm pretty damn sure it's gonna be MK first again, with some feeding.
Yeah, this could be the usual Yumi WFZ strat.
It's also, by the way, a map that's way worse for the lame style that we just saw, because on LT
You can always like evade your opponent. There's always avenues where you're gonna be alone and your opponent won't be intercepting you. Of course, Turtle Rock, the two bases very close to each other, and again, in general, very small map. And the referees ask if everyone's ready, and it seems like we are. And about to head into map number 2. And Hihi and Fly, both looking pretty disappointing so far, might be making it to the grand final after all.
Yeah, you
if
can
they
see
win
them
this.
here. They seem to be in a very good mood. And Yumiko, it would be another loss for him, as he so often takes. Only a few tournaments have been won by him. NISO 2014, NWL Season 1, but apart from that, that's it. He always loses to the other humans or Fly. And it seems like he's getting a little frustrated over it. But let's see. Maybe they come back with their mass mortar teams feeding strategy. On the bottom, we have the match points for Fly and Shishi. On the top, we have Yumiko and WFZ. And you see it. It is only a barracks.
It's barracks first, which usually means late ultra with an MK, or maybe craziness neutral hero if things go really off the chain crazy. Alright, I'm gonna keep the camera here on the human base. This is the most interesting thing because I really gotta go and get some tissues for a second.
Alright. I could just give you one because they're here, but whatever. Okay, I'm taking over the mouse. Let's see if there's an altar coming. No, second farm, no altar yet. And WFZ's base, there is an altar graveyard. Usual fiend build. For Shishi, it seems to be a Huntress build as we don't see an Engine of War. And on the other side, no barracks just yet for Fly, but maybe... No, it's a shop, no barracks. Okay, very interesting. If they go for a Tavern Hero, Tower push build, whatever. This is really dangerous by Fly. Going for Farseer first.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, Farseer, Keeper of the Grove. That's why, of course, there's no barracks, because he thinks with wolves I can do whatever I can do with the grunts.
Creep so, you can tech so hard with Farseer. You can go into tech before your hero's out, actually.
This is Crazy Town, by the way, because we have a Lich first on this side.
We saw that before, though. I remember we saw that before. Not in this tournament, but in general. All right.
So we have no standard heroes. Keeper of the Grove, Farseer, Lich, and question mark.
That is really cool. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, 2 and 2 is awesome. But what's this supposed to be? I don't see a lumber mill in Yumiko's base. We only have 5, 6 peasants.
Boom, tech before hero. Nice. But this altar is so extremely late, I feel that it has to be a neutral hero, right?
Yeah, I agree. Equipment is already there. Firelord, maybe?
Alright, what combos nicely with the Lich? Alchemist. Alchemist Frost Armor.
He's running past the tavern.
And nothing is being constructed here in the altar for the human. And this is, by the way, so much pressure. These fiends are in tons of trouble. Frost Armor first. But there's... Yeah, he's surprised by this. He's like, whoa! Where's your Blade Master, man? My Frost Armor is supposed to save me here.
It's a Naga by Yumiko, by the way.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, disable, and the wolves are doing great damage. The Farseer as well. He has a clarity. The Lich is in deep trouble. With the next entangle,
my
he's
God.
definitely gonna go
Is he
down.
gonna let him get down?
Oh
Yes.
my lord! This could turn out to be a disaster for Yumiko and WFZ. He calls Militia already.
Goodness.
This will delay everything else. They wanted to go for a tower rush. I'm pretty sure about that. He's going for a lumber mill now. Yeah, and he runs over to Fly, who has no barracks, but a war mill already for a watchtower.
Wow. Imagine if this had been a Blade Master and a Demon Hunter. This Frost Armor would be so strong.
Yeah.
In addition to that, the Cold Arrow from the Naga. But seems like they were aware. Fly and Shishi, they know about this cheese. And yeah, the Watchtower is coming up. Should be getting cancelled if he sees it. But it's nighttime. I'm not sure that he did see it. Here come the towers.
The barracks will take a long time, so no grunts for Fly. What is Shishi going to do? He has no engine of war either. They only have their heroes to defend this. Going for the Naga. Hero kill seems to be their only option. Nice block by the Keeper of the Grove.
Well done.
There is another entangle on the Naga, and this should be their end. Yes, it is, or her end. Down she goes. Second hero kill in less than 2 minutes on Turtle Rock. But the heroes, I don't think they are the problem here.
Towers are coming up. A lot of towers. Keeper doesn't have entangle at the moment, but there will be soon.
Lich
with
is
the
coming
clarity.
back.
No Nova, of course.
Yes.
Only the Frost Armor.
This buys so much time for the towers.
So many towers,
1,
man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towers already.
Oh.
But the barracks is there. He can get the Molishers and with the War Mill. Pit Lord second by
Players'
Shishi.
forces are under attack.
Wait, Rain of Fire? Yeah, right? Must be.
I think so. And also, the Fire Lord. I don't know about the Fire Lord. But okay, let's see. This is so weird.
Fire Lord, Pit Lord, Keeper of the Grove, Farseer. I've never seen this before. Rain of Fire is coming. The damage not too high. The guard towers will be finished in a bit. How long can the lava spawn survive? This must be the #1 target. Otherwise, they split into eternity. And alright, 3 guard towers up.
Yeah, and especially the Fire Lord. Like, what's he gonna do against these towers? The lava spawn are not gonna be killing those. I like the Fire Lord, which is kind of okay, level 1 damage. Gonna get one more fiend, but yeah, this is not the issue.
Catapult! What is Fly doing? He is
Miss
sacrificing his catapult and was supply stuck. Well, he can build the next one now, but damn, that was a big
so
mistake.
many towers, man. They cancel one, maybe. Oof, that was actually very close. But yeah, there are 6 towers now here. How do you kill those?
I don't know. The altar will be gone. Can they attack the main? Yeah, they must be, right?
Yeah. But they want to kill the altar so that the heroes can't come back
Players' forces are under
once they
attack.
die, which might be a little troublesome. But
They
alright.
can attack main, shop, and barracks. This is such a great placement by Yumiko. They're going for the Lich again. Rain of Fire. Oh, nice, but he saves him.
Oh, the shop just came up as well.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. A lot of regen gonna be used here. Clarity as well. We have one Demolisher, but there are so many peasants here for repair. Constructing a lumber mill now in the back, of course, his favorite building, as we know.
Yeah, for more lumber income. Mass repair by Fly. What can Shishi offer to save this? He's going for an engine of wind. For talents? I don't know. One tower is down. Was it 2? I think it's 2.
Yeah, one in construction, and so they're starting to whittle away at this. With the one demolisher and the rain of fire, they do have some damage here. The Naga in trouble as well, only level 1 hero though. And now 3 peasants, maybe not enough repair anymore.
Oh, catapult again! Spawned at the wrong position! Oh my god, no repair. Fly is definitely slipping with his micro here. The Fire Lord is dead as well. Oh my god. A mistake after mistake here. Everything is a little low for Team Red, Yumiko and WFZ, but I think they can live with it. Next Rain of Fire. Can he kill the peasants here? Then he might have an
Pit Lord's gonna fall, and there's no altar for the Orc. He has to buy him back at the tavern. That Rain of Fire is just way too important.
What a game this is. Absolutely craziness happening here.
But everything's so low now for them. They need a heal scroll so bad. But they, they can't get it.
Why can't they get region scrolls?
Maybe that's in cooldown.
Ah, that might be right.
Oh
that's
my
definitely
god.
Great timing for Fly. Okay, he has
returning.
2 catapults now.
Oh my god, they actually kill the towers now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No. Nova into the footman. There's so much slow, man. This is a great opportunity. Chain Lightning would be amazing now.
Oh my god.
But he has no mana. Fog Lightning onto the Naga again. The wolves suffer and die. Oh, Farseer will Fly lose his second
very
hero
close
as
to
well.
a Nova. Has it now.
But all except 3 towers are gone.
They held it. I thought there was no way they're gonna kill all of these, what was it, 7 towers, but they did. Even though Fly kind of sacrificed 2 demolishers into the towers.
Altar of Storms now in the main of Shishi, who has his Pit Lord back. Engine of Wind as well. And it is Chimera Roosts! This game is a nut house.
And it's tier 3 and tier 2 versus double tier 1 at the moment.
Yeah. And what can they do against Chimeras? Fiends have no web. Footmen, scratch that. And they have a Dark Ranger, by the way, against the upcoming nuke, maybe.
Triple hero from the Night Elf. Pit Lord, Dark Ranger, and a Keeper. No, wait, the Pit Lord is... it's the Night Elves.
Alright. Shishis. Fire Lord is Flies. And more and more Fiends are dying. Slow on the Farseer, though. He has Chain Lightning now. But, of course, the opportunity for that is long gone. Militia retreat into the base. Tier 2 tech finally by Yumiko. But I think they're facing elimination here. With the Night Elf Orcs crawling forward. And the towers in the main all gone. How much time until the Chimeras triple roost? And the Naga might be falling. Ah, no. There's no disable anymore. WFZ is teching as well, going for more Fiends. He needs web as fast as possible. He doesn't know about it, right? He knows about the tier 3 by Shishi, though.
Also double demolishers for the Orc, which are pretty bad in a straight up fight. Unless it's like, I don't know, 150 versus 150 supply.
Yeah, but Shishi is already banking 1,000 gold.
And now they're getting to do so much creeping here. With only the heroes, of course, if you have 5 heroes, you don't really need an army to creep.
First 2 chimps in production. Can we get web or not? DK is coming, is prioritized. He has no lumber because he's going for a slaughterhouse. Definitely the wrong transition, but he doesn't know about it.
Going to tier 3 as well. Oh man, these chimps. They're gonna probably come as a surprise.
And now the 3rd roost is almost finished as well. He still has 1,000 gold. And a lot of space to produce them. Well, the level's saying nothing too crazy. Of course, he's splitting experience by 5, which is pretty nuts.
Which has a pendant of energy and level 3, so that's a lot of burst damage, I guess. The Naga's level 3 herself. So maybe if they can find fragile targets, but what hero here is really key to pick out? I don't think anyone. The chimps are gonna be the issue.
Oh, they're getting caught! Entangle on the Fiend, immediately dead. Nova onto a lava spawn. Interesting thing. Howl of Terror second, by the way. No cleave. They're trading footmans and grunts, but this is all not an issue. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger. Howl of Terror. There's no damage for Yumiko and WFZ. I really want to see the chimps work. Headhunters for Fly. Oh, Nova! Pit Lord! Nice staff!
Well done. Doesn't even have to use the greater healing that he had anyways.
Missed rally by Fly. Sends the Headhunters and the Kodo Beast into the fight. Okay, now he's gonna recognize it.
The chimps are being pooled, not yet revealed.
Yeah.
2 in the base,
We're gonna
about
have
to
5
be
chimps.
5, yeah. And I think that it's go time.
Think so too. 50 supply chimeras.
And what can this army do against it? Like, nothing, to be honest.
He can only attack with Naga and Lich. Naga level 4.
With low mana, though.
Yeah.
Alright, chimps, here we go. It's time to go to
A
work.
player's forces are under attack.
Where's the 5th one?
In the middle of the map. Now they're reuniting. 5 chimeras, and they don't have corrosive breath yet. So what other towers? There's just 2 towers that can easily wreck it. Only 1 tower in WFZ space.
What does Yumiko have? He has 28 supply. Footies. MK second, of course, his favorite hero. He's going to tier 3. He wants to buy. He hopes he's gonna get some time here. But I know that he actually is
A
gonna get
player's
it.
forces are under attack.
Chimeras, though, they're hanging back and creeping green camps. Very good.
Not the ideal choice, but of course they're gonna have some fun here, creeping their camp as well. Almost level 3 fast here. Would love to see level 2 chain lightning into militia or something. Or they have Kodo Aura as well, by the way, the chimps. It gets even worse for them.
A town is under siege.
And they get to do so much creeping, man.
A player's forces are under
With this
attack.
amount of magic damage. See, the Ogre Lord is a 2-shot.
He sees it now
It's
with a shade.
Nighttime? Okay, now you see.
Here we go. So I
Now he
imagine
thinks,
web.
fuck.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
already being finished.
Boneyard is coming for him.
Yard.
Well, chimps can attack air.
I guess that's
Oh,
true.
speed scroll engagement!
Gyms.
The 2 are being webbed, but the stat is... Oh, nice Destroyer morph. There's a Crypt Lord, though, but against what? Against the Orc army, I guess. Going for the Naga. Lots of damage, but is it enough?
The Tangle has to TP out now.
Just get 1 Destroyer. Yes, and that's 8 supply gone because 1 Fiend died as well.
Exactly. They need, like, gyros against this, but how can they buy the time for this? They're knocking on the front door, double end snare on the Fiends. One will die during the TP, the other one will be dying as well. Just way too much damage, and it is GG. 2-0 for Fly and Shishi.
Look at Fly's face, how happy he is about this match and about the outcome. Fly and Shishi in the grand final, they will meet TD and Hainu, and I think this was the strongest reaction by far to Yumiko and WFZ's tactics, which totally didn't work today, and therefore the deserved winner, coming of course from China, but is a Night Elf Orc team. They will face Undead and Night Elf, so the most renowned teams in 2-on-2, they've clashed in the grand final.
Yeah, seems like today, I don't know for what specific reason, but WZ and Yumi, they just didn't go for their winning strat.
Yeah.
No more MK first, no more mass feeding, no more towering up and expanding.
But maybe it was exposed, so it was a 1-week pony, if you might say so. And then there was solutions against that, and I mean, I think it wouldn't have worked against Farseer and Keeper as well. Just too many pickups. And if a game starts like this, what we just seen here, what can you do? I mean,
Yeah, I think for Turtle Rock they knew exactly what was coming. I really like the hero choice. So many towers, man. The Pit Lord also second, so big. I almost felt like the Fire Lord was going to throw the game for them. But no.
yeah, they didn't break it. They had a great solution, but the Pit Lord, what a pity for Yumiko and WFZ. He won them the game, I think. Together with the catapults, that was definitely a game winner.
Yep. I thought they were going to take this today, considering how they destroyed.
Yeah, me too. They were
Focus and
so
Lolliot.
strong against Focus and Lolliot.
But yeah, this different strategies this time, and not quite working out. And there the rate of fire, man, just so much damage. Jesus Christ.
Everything was low. And yeah, what can you do? You can't push anymore, and then it's time to recover, and Shishi was teching the entire time behind this, and then all of a sudden he was tier 3. And then it was Chimeras, so... Well thought out, well executed. Well, Fly did a few mistakes, But usually you say it's the Night Elf who loses the games because, you know, he feeds a lot of hunters and it always looks bad for him. This game, I think, Shishi gained some retaliation.
Yeah. Also really impressed with him.
And then the Hall of Terror in this fight, man. The Fiends do nothing anymore.
I mean, honestly, after the towers were broken, this game was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 chimps. Yeah, that's... you're not going to win that fight.
No way, Jose. Morphs all the statues because the Destroyers are, of course, magic immune, but if there's Raiders and 5 heroes, I mean, Fiends doesn't stand a chance. And
even the Shade died from the splash damage.
That's just fun to see.
All right. And here they realize their dream is over. 3rd place only, still a strong performance. They were hoping, of course, to go further.
But the champions is still in. The champions could defend their titles. It's only one Undead Legend and the best 2-on-2 player that Shiny has to offer against them in the grand final. So, should be easy Katka, right? All right, that's going to be fun. I think it's going to be played on Sunday according to the schedule.
Yep.
So I'm very much looking forward to it. 2-on-2 competition has been really fun in Douyu Star, also as in GCS. So definitely looking forward to it. We go into a little break and then we'll be back with 4 one-on-one games. We have Infi versus WFZ as is next. And Infi is a little sick. He might have a fever. So chances for the Undead. Stay tuned.